It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and we've got high-flying offenses set to take off. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Patriots, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaudin alongside my good friend Charles Davis. And CD, for as much as the defender in you probably hates to hear it, the NFL is a league ruled by offenses, and we've got a couple of good ones about ready to do battle here.
Well, you know me quite well. Maybe one day I can get to be commissioner. I can flip that around a little bit, and we can just talk about defense. But let's face it, we're talking about two units that rank in the top 5 in the league. So I think this might be a game where you forget about the field.
They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Fights off the defender. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the gun on 3rd down, Alexander. And he goes down. It's a Patriot. On 1st down, Alexander. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They run the counter. Robinson. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Looking to throw. Alexander.
Got a man. That's Colin Johnson.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Needed 13. They got 14 on third down. On 1st and 10, Alexander. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Robinson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Pats, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
From the gun on 3rd down. Alexander escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Draw play, ETN.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They'll run here with Robinson. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there.
Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson.
He was creeping up toward 200 yards, thought he was going to get there, didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
From the gun on 3rd down. Alexander flushed out right.
He'll drop this one off with ETN.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Bulldozes past him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Alexander. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense. Oh, man.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Back to throw. Alexander. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a give right side. Robinson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, he had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To the right side and complete to Landry. Touchdown! Carter Landry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Throwing on 1st down. Alexander eluding the pressure right. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Looking to throw. Alexander. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now a give, right side. Robinson. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with ETN. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get this.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Colin Johnson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They run. Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Over the middle, that's the tight end Landry. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice...
To start it out, Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
90 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Alexander. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Looking to throw. Alexander. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Alexander.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, Alexander. The open man is Shark. It's complete.
And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
James Robinson.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was... Nice change.
They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Looking to throw. Alexander. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Come on now.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Jaguars on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Alexander. Open man right side is Shark. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the run, it's Robinson. Powers through him, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Robinson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9.
And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Etienne once more.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Right back to him on 1st down. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Being chased out left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And they're going to speed things up here.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
138 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Pin the mirrors back.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Jaguars could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Jacksonville,
they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for New England, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers.